Hi, so can you tell me about your startup? Who is it for and why does it matter today?
What we do is that we automate customer journeys for various clients. Um, we cover from micro, small, medium, and large enterprises. We cover all of them. The journeys change, the requirement for automation change, but we pretty much handle everything. And what we have done is that we have designed our offering according to the segment that we are. Um, while it is very easy for enterprises to automate and spend money on it, but if you look at micro or small enterprises, they have lower budgets, they have lower understanding. So platform is designed in such a way that even if you have a small budget, you can still use AI agents to automate your workflows, to automate a part of customer journey, and to get the benefit out of it. Benefit in terms of not just cost reduction, but getting more efficiency out of the processes that you run. Right? As a small company, you are typically, you have typical crunch of capital, you have a crunch of resources, experienced resources, and you have crunch of tech wherewithal, right? So we try to solve that problem for people. We say that a democratized way of using AI is available to you at very low cost. Use it to get out of where you are and increase your business. If you are a macro, become small. If you are small, become medium. If you are medium, become big enterprise. Right? We help you because AI is not just tech; it's also giving you an experienced human resource. Right? So customer journey is often most neglected part in these organizations because they don't want to spend money in it, enough money in it, and if they don't do it, they won't be able to either get better customers or retain more customers, right? We help you to do that. That's what
Can
we
you
do.
give me some examples of typical use cases for your startup?
I'll give you, so a customer journey starts from you are looking to buy some product, right? So you're a potential customer and you reach out to a brand. The brand can be, let us say that, uh, you know, you have a car and your windshield has broken, right? So now you're looking for a place where you can replace your windshield, or it has got a crack and you want to change it, right? So I'll explain you the journey, right? And journey has got so many things embedded into it, right? So how it starts? It starts by you reaching out. So one is that there should be someone available to talk to you 24 by 7 in any language you want and in any place you want. If you click on an ad in in Meta or Instagram or phone call or WhatsApp or website, am I available at 11 o'clock in the night? So that's one problem is solved, right? Now let us say you have been able to speak to someone. Then the journey starts about okay, what car it is, and to be able to then understand for this car, do you have a spare glass available or not stock, right? Now that's a backend automation. AI agent will take the car details, understand it's available or not, understand whether it's broken or a crack. Is a repair required or replacement required? Replacement required, then we need your insurance details if you want to claim insurance. Checking insurance documents, verifying them, ensuring that they are the correct documents so a claim can be approved, right? And to check your cracks or a broken, taking the images, analyzing the images to see what it is, right? Processing the documents to the service center so that when you go there, your the complete journey is taken care of, which means documents have been approved. Uh, you know, it's understood claim is for a not a repair; it's for a broken glass. You have a seamless experience as a customer when you go there,
Awesome.
right? If AI was not there, this whole journey would have taken multiple human beings to do it. Somebody taking calls, or if you were unfortunate to go to Meta, then somebody calling you next day. You wouldn't wait till that time to do that, right? Or if you were speaking in a language which agent wouldn't understand, then it would require them to either not spoke to you at all or have somebody transfer to somebody else, right? So, and journey, similarly, let us say you talk about a journey for loan, for example, right? Same journey can apply. You are looking for a loan, AI agent can help you address your queries regarding the loan, can help you qualify as a lead, whether you qualify for that loan or not, take documents from you, send document at the backend for the processing. When your loan is approved, help you in the onboarding, right? If you have onboarded, then help you with all customer queries you have regarding how much loan, what EMI, when will it come, what date is the EMI, or if your EMIs have started, then anything regarding to do with loan prepayment, post payment, increasing EMI. So the complete journey. And suppose if you are a credit card company or a loan company, then towards the end of the journey is about collections. I need to remind you about your payments, right? That can AI agent can handle that. Or if you are a health insurance company, you need to do renewals or claims. So any part of journey, right? Customer journey we automate. So what we do basically is that customer can come to you either physically face to face, or it can come on the phone, or the customer can come on text. Physical is face to face, where you can have touch screens or you can have QR codes to interact. If it is voice, then it is normal voice, telephone. If it is text, it can be, let us say, WhatsApp or a website or a meta, right? Anywhere your customer comes, we deploy AI agents to talk to that customer. And from there the journey starts. Now, sometimes the customer can come just for support. So we handle that part of journey. Sometimes customer comes for sales, we handle that part of journey. Sometimes for onboarding, we'll handle that part of journey. So it doesn't matter where your customer is. It doesn't matter which part of the journey is customer is coming from. Our platform has a solution for you. So what our platform is, it's a Chatzy AI, is essentially a agentic AI platform. It's an enterprise grade platform with all security certifications in place, which helps you automate these journeys through AI agents. You can deploy multiple AI agents in a squad. It's like you have a team. There's a manager, there are supervisors, there are workers, and they do different work. That's what AI agent will do. That's what they will do and solve your problem. That's what we do.
So I see a lot of interesting things happening right behind you on the screen. So I guess it's about the user experience. So can you just take me through the user experience?
Yeah, so this is just an example of, if it is a website or a WhatsApp or a Instagram, right, or a Facebook Messenger or a Facebook ad for that matter, or Shopify. So what we're trying to say is it doesn't matter where your customer is coming. Our AI agent can talk to that customer. If it is text, it will chat, right? If it is voice, then it will be voice, right? And the chat and the talking is a conversational manner, like you and me are talking, right? It will be able to understand what you're asking. It has the context, it has the memory, it can access all your backend integration databases so that the reply is very contextual, right? And it's not a generic reply. That's what we do, right? And it's very easy to do. The beauty of our platform is that it's a no-code platform. So if you are slightly technically inclined, not technically qualified, technically inclined person also, then you can use our platform to do the automation yourself. So we want to make it easy for people to use, and not they have to rely on somebody else to do it, right? And it is self to do platform. If you are not wanting to do it yourself, you can reach out to us, we do it for you, right? So whichever way it works for you, we're very committed to solving problem of all inefficiencies in the customer journey. We want to eliminate the inefficiencies, we want to bring the cost down of servicing our customers, right? That's what we do.
So I'm very curious, how did you get the idea for this startup and how did you get your first customers?
Oh, I have been in CX industry for last 35 years. So we have handled in my multiple avatars and multiple companies. I had a startup, I sold it, then I was working for some company, and another company I'm doing right now is in CX space again. So CX and tech is what I have been doing, and I understand this space extremely well. Customer journey, the inefficiencies in the journey, and how we were trying to solve it earlier, right? So it's very, and I've been working on solving this problem for last 10 years, not right now. Earlier, we were trying to solve it using simple automation, using ML models, but the whole point, the experience was missing, right? Experience only comes in conversations. You would have seen a lot of people sell you WhatsApp bots, automation bots, right? Their automation is there, but the soul is not there because customer can't converse. Customer can only choose options 1, 2, 3, or choose. That's not conversation, right? And that led leaves a lot to be desired. Customer does not like it, right? So our focus was that how do we ensure that automation happens without compromising the CX. In fact, improving the CX. Currently, problem with humans handling CX is that a lot of attrition in this industry. People change very fast. It takes time to train them. They sometimes missell. They forget what needs to be told to them. They are not trained enough, right? They can't speak all the proper languages. Sometimes you would have seen that if on IVR you go and press English, you end up reaching a Hindi guy.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have enough people for English, or they are not able to hire at that cost, right? And sometimes they even don't even know how to use the knowledge base or how to use the CRM properly. So many inefficiencies are there because of which customer suffers. Repeat calls happen, right? So to avoid that, we were building this platform for quite some time. When Gen AI happened in November 22, when OpenAI released ChatGPT, it brought to the fore transformer model where it was able to converse in a natural language with the user. That's when we said, okay, now is the time to launch this, where we can do the whole automation while ensuring the CX gets maintained. And customer is able to converse in the natural language the way you and me are conversing, while removing all the inefficiencies which are there in typical CX journey currently in the companies, the traditional CX journey.
How did you get your first customers?
Through honestly reference, because I've been in this industry for quite some time. So somebody was looking for this problem to solve, and in fact, when we started with them, it was very small use case. They said we want to try for a one part of the journey, and then we started it. Now they are covering the whole journey because they realized that how good it is to do that. And honestly speaking, this is the future, right? Humans can be better used for other things rather than such things. If you look at typical any customer support calls, 60 to 70% calls are something which doesn't require human intelligence to answer them. They're very simple queries. When is my loan due? When is my payment due? What is my credit card balance? What is your office address? When is your college open? Where can I get this? Simple queries, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Or what is my complaint status? Simple queries, right? It doesn't require a qualified human graduate to answer those queries, right?
yeah.
You can you require a human to handle something which is high EQ and high IQ requirements, where there's a complex complaint, complex query, or a irate customer because of some complications. There you require a human intervention, right? But simple queries you don't, and those guys becomes irate because you've not handled them initially well, right? So if you handle them initially well, then it's problem gets solved. Customer is happy, you are happy, everybody is happy.
So, a lot of newbie startup founders are watching this. What will be some top tips you have for them for growing a startup?
I think patience, patience, patience. People have this huge romantic idea about startup, that you start and suddenly you become big and you earn billions of dollars. I think it's just patience. It's every day taking a step forward and not looking back and holding on to their. That's one part. Second part is listening to your customers and to be able to understand what they're asking for, adding value to it, and be focused on what you're doing. For example, when you are doing something, it might a lot of things might come to you saying, "I can do this also, I can do that also." Don't do that, right? Always focus on what is it that you are doing. Be focused on that. Keep on improving, iterating it. Don't wait for the product to become better. It will never be better. You will always improve upon it. We have started 3 years back. We had a client 3 years back, and the client is still with us, has grown multiple fold, but we are still improving. After 1 month, if you come, I would have told you 10 new features you have added to the platform. Because customers are coming, we are listening to them, we are making it more richer for them to use while staying on the same path. Customer journey automation. We are not deviating from that, right? That's what we do. And third is to be able to, uh, you know, um, ensure that you how do I say that? Uh, that you use resources wisely, because as a startup, typically you'll be bootstrapped. So you need to be very prudent about how resources you're using and how you're using it. I say even if you are getting funded, you should be prudent about how you're using the money, right?
So, there are two schools of thought about AI. One is about optimism, and another is doom and gloom. So, what is your optimism about AI and your future as a startup? And also, what is the pessimism, or maybe a better word to say would be, what do you fear about AI?
Okay. Uh, See, if you look at um, uh, AI, don't look at AI. It's a tech transformation. And if you look at maybe 100 years back, there was industrial revolution happening then, and it was targeting blue collar workers, where because of industrial machinery and automation, a lot of blue collar work lost their job. They were manually doing something. Let us say in textile, if you have manual weavers, suddenly the machines came and said machine can weave better than humans can do, right? After that came the computer revolution, where computers started. When computers came, a lot of people were afraid of it. That what will happen to our jobs? The typists, the people doing job manually, right? So what will happen to them, right? That again was a fear only, but nothing happened. What happened? Blue collar workers were transitioned. They did something else. If you see, economies kept on growing, people salary kept on growing, GDP, per capita income kept on growing for those countries. If you look at computer revolution, same thing happened, right? So it's just a fear which happens every time something transformative comes, right? So I'm not saying jobs will not be lost. Sure, this time AI is targeting, like 100 years back target was blue collar workers, frontline. This time the target is the white collar workers, right? They will reskill. They have to reskill. There will be new jobs that are being created. In fact, more jobs will be created when AI comes in. Like when, let us say, I'm automating a process, I need a human being who's trained in it to review it, to be able to guide it, to make it better, right? So those kind of things happen. So it's just about reimagining the jobs, right? And but what will happen because of AI, the growth will be tremendous, right? Because you will have more opportunities. Industries can go faster. Startups can grow faster, and because of that, they will require more people. So I look at it like that. Disruption hoga, but it will be much better in overall. There will be some few years of little turmoil. That's why tell people, please reskill. In fact, what we do is that as a part of our initiative, we also conduct multiple sessions in colleges with students to train them on AI, right? So that to get them skill ready for it to how to deploy AI in their own use, and when they do a job, so they are more ready for it, right? So I see it's a bright future.
Thank you so much for talking to the starting idea. There was some excellent insights.
Thank you.
Thank
Great,
you so much.
great talking to you. Bye.